For all my listeners out there, man, I get the opportunity to sit down, man, with an incredibly talented person, man. You know what I'm saying? This cat wears many hats in the game, man, and he goes by the name of Smoove. And we're going to sit down with Smoove for a little while, man. Smoove going to let us know, man, how he get down and doing the things that he do on his side of town. So, Smoove, baby, how the street treating you these days, son?
I mean, the streets is treating me excellent, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm glad to be a part of your radio show, you know, the Mafia magazine movement.
Yeah, no question.
You know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my boy, Robert Terrell and Jamie O.
Yeah, no doubt.
Wealth Nation.
No doubt, baby.
We just did the new deal. So, we got a lot of stuff we working on, basically.
Right.
Real busy. Right. Entourage, you know, I'm real busy right now.
Yeah, no doubt, baby. So tell us, man, you know, for all the listeners that don't know, man, let us know, man, where you're originally from and how long you've been doing your thing.
Well, basically, I'm from New Brunswick, New Jersey, small town, probably about 30 minutes away from New York City, and I grew up there, born and raised, and I spent part of my life in the South in Atlanta,
right?
Which is where I'm at right now, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, I got the best of both worlds, really.
No question. Hey, so look here, man. When you first started, when you first got the game, man, you know what I'm saying? I heard you was an MC.
Yeah, exactly. So, basically, I went by the name Smoove Jailhouse, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, I was a street rapper. I did the mixtape thing, you know.
Right.
I've been rapping maybe since '98, something like that.
Right.
And I really never stopped ever since. You know, we still currently doing music, but I had to find a way to really, you know, segue into the game with the rest of the people that were really thriving, you know.
Right.
And sometimes you got to do it in a different way. And you know, to get to certain people, to get to different people is all different types of avenues. Sometimes people might look at you like, oh, you just a rapper, and they won't take you the same way as if you was doing something else or doing something to help somebody else, per se. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So, you know, you got to work your way up from the bottom, you know, like the mailroom situation, you know, and you get to, you know,
yeah, no doubt.
Better things.
Yeah, so like Smoove, what inspired you, man? I mean, at one point in your life, man, when you know what I'm saying, you heard something or you seen something or somebody said something to you, what made you think, man, I can do this, and not only I can do this, but I can do this real well? I mean, you know, where was your inspiration and who was your inspiration, if there was one?
Well, my inspiration really, I really wanted to be heard in my town, but besides that, the people that I really first seen rapping like in the 90s, like in person.
Right.
Like, yeah, I really always, you know, you always heard people on the radio, but like to see real people from the hood rapping, that was crazy for me. Like to see people on the streets actually rapping. I was about, you know, 10, 11 years old. So
right.
I'm on a block and, you know, it's like a drug infested area where I'm at, but it's a lot of, you know, it was a lot of black teenagers, and you know, the younger kids was up under them just watching what they did. And I've seen a lot of people from my block really, you know, the older heads, they was rapping. They was, you know, heavy with the freestyling, and niggas had the Panasonic radios and all that, you know, on the block with the tapes.
Yeah.
And you know, it started from back then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you had to go ahead.
I couldn't hear you. What you said?
I said, go ahead. When you had to go to the store, man, and get you like about a 12-pack of them D batteries and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know. So they out there, you know, people out there trapping and rapping, everything. So that was inspiration, you know, to see just people from my hood that was doing it, and there were some independent artists that were, you know, they could have actually made it all the way if they really stayed focused, and that was inspiration for me, because I seen some cats take it to a certain level, and they might have got locked up or something like that, but that was just inspiration for me to just keep going. And you know, represent from the area where I'm from, because you know, in Jersey, it's kind of crazy when you're from Jersey because it's hard to be heard. We don't got our own radio station, you know.
Right.
It's basically college radio out there, and that only reaches a certain amount of people. So, you know, we in the shadows of New York, so it's kind of crazy over there. So I really had to, you know, get something together that's gonna stand out and you know, be able to carry out.
Yeah, no doubt. And coming out of Jersey, you definitely had to come in with a whole different type of flavor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, you know, ain't nothing soft about, you know what I'm saying, the things that you had to do up on your block. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on out there, and you know, just like I'm in Atlanta right now, I was just blessed to be able to get out of those situations and be able to move around the world and just meet different people, you know.
Right.
And that was due to just different musical situations that I was in. Shout out to Young B. I've been doing some work with her. I've been traveling around with her. She did the song Chicken Noodle Soup.
Yeah, we got that.
You know,
we got that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bang that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get with Smoove and the Black Entourage TV all the way across the board, baby. Listen what I'm saying,
all the way across the board.
So I got a question, man, for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Through all the trials and tribulations that you've been through, whatever the case is, man, how was you able to stay focused, man, to come out of that environment, man, to be able to do the things that you do, man? Because a lot of cats don't really know that that's sometimes what it's all about.
Yeah, well, basically it's survival, man. I mean, it's either, you know what I mean, like my man Jeezy said, like trap or die, man. Like, what are you gonna do? You either gonna do something or do nothing, you know what I mean? Where I'm from, it's either two. You got two choices, man. You could take the streets or you could take the legal way, you know what I mean? A lot of people took the streets and were unsuccessful, you know what I mean? So everybody's main goal was to basically accomplish something that we can, you know what I mean, make money off of legally and not have to, you know, struggle off of it. So now, you know, we try to open up our business mind states and, you know, take it to a level where, you know, we can't be pulled over by the cops and they stopping us, or, you know, you gotta just protect yourself out here because, you know, it's crazy coming from the hood areas, and you know, we trying to get up out of there, you know. So it's survival, basically, you know.
And so, like, do you feel like it's harder, man? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when you bring in your street thoughts and your street experiences to the game, you know what I'm saying, or you think is you more receptive in that manner, you know what I'm saying, or is, you know,
it does more? Definitely. I mean, people respect you for who you are and all the things you've been through. That's what builds your character, basically, you know what I mean? So I've been through a lot, and I've been a lot of different places and got the chance to work with a lot of people, so it just builds character, you know.
No doubt. So what was the transition, man, where you went from MCing, you know what I'm saying, to actually putting down beats and actually, you know what I'm saying, formulating, you know the lines? Go ahead.
It started like this. I started out at a young age, probably at like 10 years old, 9, 10 years old. I used to play the drums, like live drums, for a church, you know.
Yeah, no doubt.
My parents' church or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And I was real good at it, so that's how the beats came in, you know. And I also drummed for like you know, like this drill team situation. You got the girls drilling, guys drumming. You know, we traveled. We traveled around the world, basically, not around the world, but around the United States.
Right.
You know, with that gig, and that really showed me entertainment, and you know, I always liked music. I used to DJ also. When I got a little bit older, I saved up some money for the DJ equipment. Then that naturally went with the beats. I already knew how to make beats, and I was a DJ, so sometimes I actually used to throw, you know, some of the music on that we used to make, and you know, people started liking it and asking for it, and you know, then from the DJing, it went to like, you know, production and recording, because I had to record basically. You know, we started on the 8-track tape player, you know what I mean, recording on that joint,
Yeah.
and the Tascam joint,
Right,
you know?
right. Yeah, no doubt.
And you know, started moving from there and started advancing and just trying to master the craft,
Right.
basically. And after a while, you get tired of asking people like, damn, you know, like, I need your help, or
right.
I need, nobody don't want to help you where I'm from, you know what I mean? So even if they got a little bit of knowledge on something,
yeah,
they will hide it, and that's a shame. But you know what I mean?
Right.
Like me now, I won't hide any knowledge from nobody because you know I know people need that.
No question.
So after you get tired of you know asking people, yeah, we need help, we need you to record, we need beats, then you like, I'm gonna do it myself. So
right.
I had to learn how to master each craft, from you know the music making to the video to you know, even making my own covers.
Right, doing your own thing.
You know.
Yeah, like we just said, across the board, man. I got to make this go down. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it takes to do. So, man, you know, give me a little insight, man, on the label that you helped formulate, man. What was it called? Alliance Records?
Yeah, well, it was Alliance Records. And I was the CEO.
Mm-hmm.
I had my man LD. He was also the CEO, and we had 5 members of the group, and we ran real hard with that movement for a while, and eventually we started branching off just because of you know, some people had families, some people were you know, doing other things, but me, this was a lifestyle for me, so you know, the music, I had to take it seriously, and the people who weren't taking it seriously, you know, I just had to move on and try to, you know, break that circuit, you know what I mean? So, you know, per se.
No doubt. And so here's what, for a lot of cats that's listening to how you speaking and when you're speaking right now, man, I want you to kind of touch upon, man, you know, this, because there's some cats out there that just don't know, you know. I want you to talk a little bit, man, about the business aspect of, you know what I'm saying, and being in the game, man, and being able to keep your business right, you know, because a lot of cats get lost in that aspect of it.
Basically, you know, if you don't know your business, you're going to be running around in circles. That's for one.
Mm-hmm.
You can run around in the same circles for life, you know, without knowing business. And besides that, like, when you're dealing with contracts and stuff, it's a lot of people out there that's not in your best interest. So you definitely got to know the business aspect, and you won't make any money. That's the problem with a lot of even independent artists, because you don't actually have to be like a top brand artist just to make money. I mean, there's plenty of local people that's actually making money off this, you know?
Yeah, no doubt. So where the vision, man, where did you put down, where did the vision come from for Black Entourage TV, man? Give us some insight on that, man. Put us in that box, you know what I mean? Let us know how that all came down.
Well, Black Entourage was developed by me and my man Keyshawn, and he's actually an actor. He's been in the movie ATL, Meet the Browns, a whole slew of different movies, The Walking Dead, and so on.
Yeah.
And he started out in California with the Black Entourage, but it originally was just an idea, you know, and it wasn't ever a business. So I wanted to make it into a business. So we actually did the paperwork on it, you know, got the LLC.
Right.
And you know, I got it in my name because he was going to the feds at the time. So he in the feds right now, but you know, when he come home, it's a lot of stuff that been developed, you know what I mean?
Right.
From there.
Right.
But it was originally for the models. So I had models, and I was tired of paying cameramen because it was crazy, you know what I mean? So eventually I bought my own camera, green screen, lights, all that.
Yeah,
so it started with models. And then from the models, I threw a showcase. That's when I linked up with Young B, you know.
Yeah.
And I had the camera for there, so I was doing some camera work with her. It just started like, this all happened within 1 year, you know.
Yeah.
So I started doing some camera work with her and meeting a lot of different people. So I had the camera everywhere. I was getting into exclusive videos, all types of different venues and things of that nature. Once I really met her, and that helped me get like a lot of the exclusive footage. So that's where the camera side started. You know what I mean? Basically.
Right.
And from there, I started shooting videos for people, and you know, just perfecting that craft too. And you know, it started developing into other things when I started moving and, you know, dealing with different artists and stuff like that.
Right. So, and here we are right now, man. You know what I'm saying? With Black Entourage TV, man, for sure. You heard?
Exactly.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying? So, man, listen there, man, Smoove. When it's all said and done, you know what I'm saying? After the smoke clears, you know what I'm saying? Everybody hear about, you know what I'm saying? When they hear the name Black Entourage TV, man, you know what you want to be said, or, you know what I'm saying, about the things that you've done and the, you know what I'm saying, and the way that you put it down in the industry.
Well, you know, people that meet me, they tell you that, you know, I'm a realist, and I'm good people, you know what I mean?
Right.
And good people bring good business, you know?
Yeah,
and you gotta be true to yourself and true to the game at the same time.
No doubt. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't lose.
Right.
You can't lose.
No question. For my
definitely. Yeah, what you said now?
Go ahead. Finish your thought, baby.
Oh, yeah. Just definitely, you know, it's a winning situation.
Yeah, no question.
So, you know.
Yeah, for all my listeners out there, man, we got the opportunity to sit down, man, with a truly talented cat. Like I told you before, man, this cat wears many hats in the game. You know what I'm saying? He goes by the name of Smoove. You know, and so Smoove, man, look here, man, before we go, man, I want to give you another opportunity, man, to shout out and plug everything and everybody, man, that's helped you get to the place to where you are today.
Well, I'd like to shout out, first of all, my Black Entourage staff, everybody who supported the movement in my hometown, Exit 9. Once again, shout out Jamie O and Robert Terrell from Wealth Nation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we about to do a lot of big things, and you know, just all my family and friends who helped me just you know, keep thriving and pushing the movement.
No doubt.
That's basically it, you know?
Yeah, no question. And for all my listeners out there, man, make sure you be on the lookout, man, for that Black Entourage TV DVDs, baby, because, you know what I'm saying? These cats will get ready to come and hit you hard with what they doing around that piece, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, and y'all stay locked in, man. We getting ready to put it down, man, with a remix from Young B, man. That Chicken Little Soup coming at you, man. You know what I'm saying, Smoove? I know what you're doing over there, man. I surely got you back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Smoove, man. No doubt, baby, man. Once again, man, I appreciate you coming out, man. You spending your time with us, you know what I'm saying? And may you always be blessed in the things that you do, man, and may you always continue to prosper, you heard?
All day. Shout out Mafia Magazine, Black Entourage TV. We on the rise. Look out.
No doubt, baby.
On YouTube, Black Entourage TV. Catch me on Instagram at LastSwaggin, LASTSWAGGIN, or you could catch me on Twitter at NJ_SwaggerBoy, at NJ_SWAGABOI.
Yeah.
Alright.
No doubt, baby. Peace.
Good looking.
Yeah, no doubt.
Alright.
Peace.